Good evening and welcome to this round 5 of this Tesla tournament. When I first saw my opponent's deck, I thought I am in trouble. And the reason is that there are a lot of ways this deck can cause me a lot of pain. You can see it has shadows with too much to protect, and most of my Ember I can generate through bursts. So it's a big worry if there's such a card on my opponent's side. The miasma also worries me to an extent. The second aspect that worried me a lot is the phase shift, because that can provide a lot of acceleration, and that's a little bit of a concern. And finally, the color as well can bring me into a situation where my opponent can steal one of my taunt creatures and protect his Ember behind it, and that's a problem. Also, the controller weak can slow the deck quite heavily. So, combined with the Arise, I can be put very quickly into a very difficult situation. Let's see how it turned out. And here we are with this game. And I am getting... This is tricky because this is definitely not the hand I want. I want to go as fast as I can. I'm not getting the right artifact. And although I'm getting 4 cards in Brobnar, it is Brobnar. This is really not great. I presume I could put down the Monk Hunter and then attack next round, put down the Alaka, stun a bunch of creatures. But my opponent doesn't have that many creatures in their deck. So I am putting the Colosseum. I think I should have mulliganed here. I want to get my Kirby's as soon as possible, and I want to get the ball rolling. Here I am going to be slow. Okay, place the Silvertooth with a Ring of Invisibility. Well, I have to play my Brobnar. I have to get rid of all those cards. So I'm going to Tremor him, put my Mog Hunter with the Fire Breath on it, and put the Alaka. It's a pretty bad turn, but I need to see more cards, and unfortunately I don't see a Kirby, and okay, Random Access Archive, It's my turn. Okay, how do I take care of... I don't even think Dodger is really a problem here. I think I want to try to see if I can get an interesting card with the Lay of the Land. I get Morpheus, but I think I'm making a mistake here. I don't want to play Morpheus when he has his Dodger out. All of a sudden my Starline's turn looks pretty bad. So here I am. Well, let's put down Morpheus and I can hit the Dodger for 3. I suppose this is the way to go. Okay, and let's put it on the Mog Hunter. The problem is I'm going to draw 2 Brobnar cards now. I'm really not looking forward to it. And now, I could do a fairly decent Brobnar turn, I suppose. But unfortunately I'm getting Positron bolted. And then he phase shift into a Pit Lord. Bouncing Death Walk on the Pit Lord, destroy the board. And now I'm realizing the combination of Pit Lord and a bunch of the cards he has are going to help him generate Ember. He's got 8, I can't stop it. This is absolutely dreadful. I can bring him down to 7, go to 6 myself, but we have to remember my opponent hasn't played a single a shadows action so far, and here he goes into shadows. Probably miasma or something like that. And my hand is dreadful because what do I play here? Probably my Sohin. Oh, okay, so there's been some confusion. Oh, right. The overrun somehow made him lose 2 embers. But, okay, so we're going to correct this. Not a major problem. To me, it's a bug. I don't see why the overrun would have taken effect here. Yeah, and I remember at the time I was kind of confused why he hadn't forged. So we're going to correct that and move on with the game. But yeah, it should be at 1. I hate when it gets manual like that. Okay, we should be good. Alright, so Imperial Traitor, then he sees my hand, and oh well, I haven't got much. So he even knows he can rush at this point and go to 6, plays the miasma, and goes to 5. Okay. Yeah, I play my Saurian. I think this is what makes most sense. I play my Stenopius. Do I exalt it? Yes, and then I will move the Ember into the Brutodon. I'm thinking like way ahead. If well, in a sense, I'm getting the cards now. So, but he plays a Rise, gets the Pit Lord back. This is so ridiculous. Gets the Schuler. Hand of this, destroys the Pit Lord. I mean, I'm amazed at how much value he gets out of this Pit Lord in this. It was already 4 Ember. He's back to 8 Ember. This is just ridiculous. And he controls the weak me back into... I think the combination of Imperial Traitor with the 2 control the weak is actually quite bad for me. And I make a ridiculously bad turn. So he forges his second key. He's already 3 Ember for the last one. And I'm nowhere near getting my second key. Forgifies. And I think this is going to be a fairly short game. My temptation here would be to continue at Saurian, wipe the board. But maybe it's my second mistake of the game. Maybe now is the time to actually prevent him from playing any action. He's got a lot of action. If I'm stuck here, it's going to be pretty bad. I'm just focused on optimizing my round, and I think this is a mistake at that point. Yeah, I'm going to ward everybody, but and I'm seeing finally my first Kirby. This is dreadful. This is absolutely ridiculous. I should have thought. So he's going to play this and colors my Brutodon No, this is pretty much game. Place the Embury behind the Brutodon. Place the Dust Imp. Special deliveries the Dust Imp. And gets to 7 Ember, and I have 0 ways to stop it. This was just amazingly fast. A lot of trick plays with this, and there's nothing I can do to stop that. Absolutely amazing. A really beautiful deck, and I'm just looking at my board just for the sake of it, but there's nothing I can do. I cannot get back 2 keys right now. So conceding, and well done. And I think that shows the limitations of my deck. If I'm facing somebody that's really fast and that's just got the right amount of control to slow me down, I'm absolutely, unless I get a maximum great roll, there's nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing. Well, in any case, this is how this game turned out, and thanks a lot for watching this. And I hope to see you very soon with more Keyforge games and tournaments.